the defense has put out different emails. I know they're working on a documentary, maybe trying to humanize him and tell more of his upbringing and what maybe have contributed to this, and perhaps make people more sympathetic. I'm sure you've read some of it. Maybe you haven't. What are your thoughts on all of that?
I think that's probably pretty normal. You're doing a last minute plea for life. And I think that's probably very normal in these circumstances. I have seen a lot of it. I've seen a 30-minute video about his life, and it's definitely helped me to understand a little bit better. But, I work with children on a daily basis, and I work with children who have endured extreme trauma at very early ages. And I know what trauma can do to an individual. I think that shows that that might be a reason, but it's not an excuse in my book. People experience all kinds of trauma and can come out on the other end and be okay. And, they might struggle their whole life, but they can be okay and not go out and commit, criminal acts. And so I think that's normal to try to pull on people's heartstrings at the last minute, try to pull on my heartstrings. I mean, he is a human being. But at the same time, I am a firm believer that, when you take a life, it says biblically that if you shed one man's blood, then so should your blood be shed. And so I believe that. And I believe that you have to have consequences for your actions. And again, God places people, judges and people in office at certain times for his agenda. And I feel like that this judge that pronounced that sentence was placed there at that time for that reason. And again, I feel at peace about all of it. It's difficult to talk about taking someone else's life, but I do feel like that's justice.